Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful, magical day. I want to tell you that you are a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is how did I turn my life around? First, I'd like to tell you that it doesn't matter where you are in your journey, that you need to applaud every day. If you eat half the donut, you need to applaud yourself. If you pick up a Coke and you buy it and you only drink half of it, you need to applaud yourself for not completing the whole Coke. Whatever it is that you may be doing in your life, you should applaud yourself every single day for waking up and doing what is required of you, making the best intent to be the best person that you can be, that you want to be. Because I'll tell you what, there is no one that can define your success. Only you can define your success. And the first step is to write the definition of success that you believe in. It might be different from my belief system of what success is. I'll tell you quickly that I take my belief system, my definition of success comes from Earl Nightingale. That was passed on to Napoleon Hill. And now Bob Proctor talks about it. And that is carrying a worthy ideal and progressively moving in that direction. That is my definition of success. So if you're a teacher, if you want to be a teacher and you're buying the books, you're doing the community service hours, you're getting all the certification that you need, you go through the university, anywhere along the journey before your very first class where your stomach is full of butterflies, you were a success as long as you have a worthy ideal and you are moving in that direction, you are a success. Today's topic is, how did I transform my life? Well, I like to tell you that it wasn't easy, and it's very clear that sure, I don't have the physical things in my physical universe that I may want or dream of or desire, but you know what? I am a success, and I tell myself every single day, Luis, you're a success. Whenever I do my meditation, it is to give thanks to myself. It is to give thanks to all of existence, to God, to the universe, to the unified quantum field, everything and everything. I give thanks to everything because every day I'm waking up and I am taking one step closer to my dream. One more video, one more coaching, one more masterclass, one more. And it's not just on the macro, it could be on the micro with doing my meditations daily, drinking my gallon of water every single day, maintaining my vegan lifestyle. Whatever it is that you want to implement in your life, if you have decided to implement something that is going to better your finance, your relationships, romantics, and your friendships, and family bonds, your time spent, your job, your physical body, your health, your mental health, your emotional health, whatever it is that you have decided to implement in your day to day, and you're doing it every single day, you are a success and you are transforming your life. You don't need to wait to reach this critical mass of 1 million followers, 1 million subscribers, $1 million, a million. You don't need a 10,000 square foot house. If you don't have your dream job yet, but you are working the ladder, you have that vision of where you want to go, you are a success and you should applaud yourself every single day. Now let me tell you the things that I have done in my journey to become the person who I am, and to the everyone that knows me in my past life. And no, I'm not talking about before this body. I'm talking about when I was younger. I am now living in Honduras. Whenever I was living in United States, Dallas, Texas, and everybody I grew up with, they look at me and I'm a completely different person. I was that kid that never did their homework. I was that student that would take vodka to school just because I was cool, and to have a party somehow during class, and smoking pot under the bleachers and the full 9 yards. That was me. and probably definitely wasn't an asset to my family. I was definitely a liability to my family. I wasn't nurturing my relationships, my romantic relationship, my family, my friendships. I was just a mess. And I wasn't even a hot mess because I didn't know that I was a mess. I was swore that I was doing the right thing, but I was just an air floating around. I was getting, pushed around. My reality, my personal reality, was making my personality. So how did I change my life around? Well, I took a good look and I decided that I wanted to become the best version. I wanted to tune up my brain, my internal systems to the best version of myself or of themselves. And I started living through the heart. Well, why that? Well, we have the brain, we have the body, and we have the heart. Those are the instruments that I look at that I can use to manifest, to create the relationships, the time, the money that I want in my life. So the body for me is the less limited because I have to move matter through matter to create something. Beyond that, we go into the mind. Once we step into the body, we have the mind, the brain, and the heart. So we can look at both instruments. We can look at which one is more powerful. Well, electromagnetically, the heart is 60 times more powerful. So I said, well, if I want to win a race, then I'm surely going to use the fastest car. If I want to do anything, I'm going to want to choose the best instrument. Similarly, for myself, I had the option. There's a brain and there's a heart. Well, I'm going to use the heart, and again, I'm going to use the heart to consciously create an elevated emotion, create, signal out to karma, to God, the unified quantum field, the universe, how I want to feel every single day of and every moment of every single day. And beyond that, I had faith. Now I can trust my unconscious thoughts because previously, wherever I was living just through the brain, and beyond that, in the most limited way, to not think is to best think, or to not be or to be, that was my biggest question. And I never ventured out, past the veil of fear of what happens if I do decide to use my light, to use my intelligence. I didn't want to because I thought I wasn't going to manifest. I thought it wasn't good. I perhaps was fearful of what would happen if I did. So once I pierced the veil and I started using my intelligence, I did use my brain, and I use it every once in a while, but mostly it's for intention. I set the foundation with my heart, the emotional state that I want to feel constantly. Then I can trust the brain now because the brain is receiving signals from the body. The moment you are thinking of your problems, you're going to feel anxious. When this happens, your brain checks in with the body and says, yeah, you're feeling pretty anxious. So now you start creating more corresponding thoughts equal to how you feel. Well, similarly, on the positive side of the spectrum, if you're creating love, bliss, happiness, ineffable feelings, then your brain is going to give you more corresponding thoughts equal to how you feel. So now my brain said, hey, you know what? Maybe you should look at being vegan, because if you want to get from point A to point B the fastest, which you do, then your body is part of that. So boom, I became vegan. And then I started, managing my money well. I started managing my time well. I started associating myself with people that I wanted to. And then I wasn't looking at moving matter through matter, which is the body, through, the world, the physical dense world. No. In that life, I said, I need the money before I can speak and share my passion. I need my money before I can have a loving relationship. But living through the heart, now that has all switched. Now I am living my dream. I am sharing how to live through the heart. I am completing my purpose, which is elevating the collective conscious by sharing the different levels of consciousness, by sharing what happens if I do this with my internal systems, what happens if I do this, and what happens if I do this. And I bring forth the science and the mystical sides of both of these experiences, of all three experiences. And beyond that, I just follow up. I just keep going because every day I wake up and I have the energy to keep going. I have the energy to make more videos. I believe this is topic 142, and my goal is to have 365 different topics so I can create a new video in English and Spanish every day for you. Because the more comfortable you are with me, the more easy it'll be for you to accept, hey, well, let me listen to this guy. Do I accept what he's saying? Do I resonate with what he's saying? Does he give me sufficient reason to believe him and maybe get on one of his master classes? Maybe, get on one of his coaching and see what he's talking about. So it is very important. It was very important for me to set the foundation. And once I set that emotional foundation, my thoughts started to change. And now I wasn't thinking, does this thought come from a bad spirit or a good spirit? Is this good or negative energy? No, because I know that it's coming from my creation, my emotional state. And now I started listening to my thoughts more because they resonated with me more. And now I am sharing with the public before the money. I have the loving relationship before the money. Now I am living in the present. I am living in my power. So the way I have transformed my life is living through the heart, creating this elevated emotion, and carrying the vision of the future that I want to create. And after that, it just gets so easy. Now, like, I know how I feel, I know where I'm going, and now it's just every day, just get up and do it. And it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, I have to do this. No, this is me. And it's so easy, and it just fills me with joy and love. This is the things that I have done. But along my journey, if you watch my videos, you'll see that I am vegan. I have a personal development hour, a research and development hour. I work out, I'm vegan. I do meditations, and I have a community of people that we share and coexist how to live through the heart, and we're fueling each other, expanding our consciousness and expanding the collective consciousness. This is the way that I've been able to, I'm a creation. The person you're looking in front of you, I am creating this person. This isn't my program. There's a meme that says, you're not responsible for your programming, but you are responsible with reprogramming yourself. So I translate this into, look, from 1 to 7, all these things were fed to me. And beyond that, up until I started becoming conscious, everything was just unconscious. My personal reality was creating my personal reality. Again, my personal reality was creating my personality. It wasn't until I became conscious that my personality started creating my reality. So we can't blame our parents, society, conditions of the world as I am this person because this person, this event, this situation, they made me think and feel this way. For what, 15 years, 20 years, you're gonna die like this? What this means is you have not been able to change. Biologically, what this means is you have not been able to change the neural circuits, the emotional state since that event, and you will always be defined by that. So once you decide that my personality will create my personal reality, you step into your power, you step into your light, and you start affecting, and now you see my thoughts and my emotions change an outcome in my future, and you will change your life, but it's constant. I can go back to my previous life. I could just let go of everything that I'm constantly creating, let go of my vegan lifestyle, of my alkaline ways, of my meditations, and surely I will slip back into that paradigm, those negative, traumatic neural circuits, neural pathways in the brain that are very large. So this has been the way that I have changed the person that I am, and it's a constant creation. I invite you to constantly push, and it's not like a push of an effort. It's just, do you want to do it? And if you do want to do it, then hey, like, I'm your God because I'm supporting you every step of the way, and it's going to be ineffable. It's going to be amazing, loving story, and I invite you to create the vision of the future that you want for yourself. Create the emotions that you want and signal them, create them every single day, and don't stop until you have, well, just really till the end of time. That's my answer, till the end of time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Share this video with your loved ones, with your family members, with your mastermind group, social media accounts, and also leave a comment. What topic do you wish do you want to hear me discuss in the future? I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.